Hey guys, it's Alex the Maker here with another crossbow. Uh, Probably not going to be making crossbows for a while because I've made a lot of them, and it's kind of boring to me now. But this one felt all too good because the tiny it's the tiny length of the bow limbs and the tiny length of the travel that makes Nerf darts like this fly pretty well. I think I could make some edits to this though, because it's not entirely great. I think instead of a little lever system like I had on my very first crossbow, I might just make like a little barrel for the whole thing and have it just the right size that a Nerf dart fits, and also be high enough that I can actually fit the string through the catch, because that's an issue I had at one time. I was considering making some sort of priming action to it, but it's just like every other crossbow where you pull the string back. Nothing special, but maybe when I decide to make another crossbow, that'll be the next item to try out. The handle reminds me of those homemade Nerf blasters that people make, the rainbow pistols and all that, and it's pretty cool. It's not the most comfortable, but it works and it fits. And speaking about the handle, the trigger and the catch are both pretty bad because they're pretty tight fit right now. You can see that there is a spring in there. When you pull the trigger back, it compresses, but the trigger's too tight for that. Just a couple more uses and then it'll get loosened up. For the lever, I couldn't really fit a rubber band because there is no way to really fit a rubber band. So you just kind of have to like hold it like it's a hammer on a revolver, and just hold it up when you prime the thing, and then you keep it pressed down when you have the dart in there, like such. Let me prime the thing real quick and put a dart in. That's what it's like. And now we're gonna try and aim for the thing, and for the little dart net. Uh, Something about this is that it shoots very high up, so it shoots a good distance. It actually does shoot a very good distance, but it aims upward. I think that may be a design of the crossbow and all that. If it was a barrel, it wouldn't have to do that. So I'm going to try and aim with the camera in my hand and aim this crossbow. There we go. And yeah, every time every time it shoots, you have to pull the catch back. If it was a little looser, it would be way better. Some information on the building process. It's very similar to other crossbows that I've made, except like instead of screwing the prods onto the bow, screwing the bow arms onto the crossbow itself, I put it in there with some friction, and I was planning on putting a screw through that hole, but haven't gotten around to doing that, and also it fits in there well enough. You may have noticed this little wrap on both sides. That is the insides of a paracord string. Not this one, because this is just woven. It's not like paracord. But I took the inner strings of that and soaked them in wood glue, wrapped them around, so then the crossbow like you notice that the crossbow bow limbs, they bend a little. Uh, some of that may be a camera illusion, but you know that I'd say in real life that the bend is about how it is, and the wrappings keep the bow limbs taut like that. Doesn't it doesn't let them bend too much. That wouldn't be an issue if I had multiple. Uh, if it was multiple thicknesses, but I don't have a heat gun or anything, so I kind of just have to cut my own bow limbs. And the trigger mechanism is the same old, same old. I was considering on trying something different, but it didn't feel right. I already messed up on a cut, so I'm just like, I'm gonna just. So I messed up on a cut, so I cut it off and just did this. I like the handle. Handle's okay. I think if I do end up editing this, after that I might end up painting the whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna paint the whole thing. Maybe the handle I'll stain. You can definitely tell that I did glue little board in there, so it would be at an angle. I might just paint that. I think I'll just paint all the metal stuff, paint the bow limbs. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe because it's finished, I'm gonna be lazy and think, yeah, no, that's it. It's done. It's done. It works. And I mean, because it's so simple, there's not much to really go over. The build was pretty standard. Only thing different is that it's small, which is better. At least I've found it to be better, because on my bigger crossbow that I made a long time ago, it was not as good as this. It was not better than this. It was actually worse than this, because there was a lot of flex in the bow limbs and all that. Leverage does play a role in this. And I think the length also. But yeah, I'd say this shoots as good as a semi-modded Elite Blaster, or maybe just shoots as good as an Elite Blaster. I can't tell because I don't have a chronograph. That'd be a great thing to get, but I found out when looking them up that they're pretty expensive, so don't feel like I need to buy one right now. Probably go buy some other more expensive, not more expensive, but other expensive things that are more worth it to me, like a 3D printer. Still don't have much of the good stuff, but maybe one day. And yeah, no, that's about it with this crossbow. If you like it, cool. If you don't, uh, please tell me why. Actually, I wanna know. Uh, besides from appearance, because appearance really doesn't matter. If you think there's something wrong with this crossbow and I should really consider doing something else with this to make it shoot better or something like that, please recommend that to me. I'd like to know. That's it, guys. See you guys in the next video, whenever that is.